welcome back to my channel. So last month was the first time that I tried to do a monthly shop just with tiny little weekly top-ups, just of fruit, veg, yogurt and bread every week. And overall it went really well. I mean, I did save quite a lot of money because maybe it's just me and I have no self-control, but every time I do go into the shop there is always something that I see that I add. Not a lot, because I do tend to stick to a list, but there's always something, and those little bits just add up, don't they? So overall I think I did pretty well for my first try. There's a couple of tweaks that I've made. For example, last month I bought 4 tins of formula for my 18-month-old, but we have 1 3/4 left, so I only topped up with 1. Because I don't want to run out, and I think obviously it has quite a long sell-by date, so I just bought 1. But overall we had sort of a couple of days where I had to be creative, but then that's kind of fun as well, I find anyway, where you have like 3 random things and you have to create a meal, because it doesn't matter how well I plan, we always end up sort of changing the meal plan somewhat. So I did think it was quite fun. It saved me quite a lot of time and energy because I only had to pack away everything once, and then when I just go for the weekly top-ups, it's like I said, bread and fruit. So wash the fruit, pack it in the fruit bowl and put the bread away, so it takes me 5 minutes to pack it away and not 40 minutes every week. Yes, on the monthly shop it takes me quite a while, but I'd rather do sort of struggle once than struggle every week. So with all that said, I'll take you through everything that I've bought. I'll also put the meal plan down below. Now, I don't plan sort of what we're having Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I just do sort of 30 meals and we just see how we feel, because I don't know what I want to eat 3 weeks from now on a Wednesday. So yeah, I just plan out a couple of meals, or 30 odd meals, and we just pick one from that list as it comes around. Okay, with all that said, I'll jump straight into the shopping and show you what I've bought for my family of 5. Just for clarity, it's me, my husband, my 7-year-old, my 4-year-old, and then I have a 19-month-old. But even the 19-month-old probably eat more than me when it comes to dinners. They eat a lot of fruit, they eat a lot of veg, and they eat a lot of meats as well. So I do have some snacks. I don't think it's that much personally, considering 3 kids and it's for a month. But I mean, you be the judge of that, I suppose. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, so I'll start off here with the bits that I've put on the floor, because believe it or not, the table is completely full. So I've bought 27 rolls of loo paper. I bought some kitchen roll because I do use my microfiber cloths mostly, but sometimes you just need that. I bought nappies, some pull-ups for nighttime, and then these ones obviously just for my 19-month-old. 6-pack of wipes that tend to last us the month, and then, you know, mum life. My 18-month-old has 4 big teeth that's coming through, so he wakes up a lot. So sometimes I need those, so I just stock up on those. I figure it's all right because I don't drink any coffee, so this is the only caffeine I get in. For the dog, we bought some dog food. And then we bought these meat. I've never bought her these before, but I bought one of each. I have the chicken one there and then the beef one. I do buy her dentist sticks from Home Bargains. I think it's like 34, less than £2, so maybe something to look for. We bought some black bin bags. These ones are actually really good. They're quite heavy duty, so they don't rip that easily. So I bought 30 of those. We probably won't need all of that, but again, it's not something that's going to go off, and it will be used. And then I just bought the white one for the recycling. I bought 3 soy milks because my kids are not allergic to milk, but I find if they consume a lot of milk products, their eczema acts up a little bit, and they only have eczema sort of in the back of their knees and the back of their elbows, but this does seem to help, so maybe something to give a try. 4 of these long life milks. Again, this is exactly what I bought last month, and we were down to the last little bit on the last bottle. So I have 4 orange, 3 of the strawberry and apple, and then 1 blackcurrant, because, I mean, I only drink the orange, but my husband says he prefers this one over this one, but he did want both. Then I bought a couple of Pepsis and some sparkling water there as well for me. Starting off with the bits that I tend to buy every week. So I normally buy butterhead lettuce. That's my favorite one, but they didn't have it, so I went for this one. I do like that one as well. It's like nice and crunchy. Then I normally buy a combination of the cherry tomatoes and the plum tomatoes. I think they taste different, so I like having both. This I use the purple cabbage in lunches quite a lot. So I got that. That's mainly for me. And then I bought a bag of these wonky peppers. I'm making enchiladas and fajitas this month, so that's what I need that for mainly. My kids love bananas, so I bought the normal bananas as well as the little ones, because I find my 19-month-old struggles sometimes to finish the whole big one, so these little ones are better for him. Then I got some green apples and red apples that I buy every single week, and some pears over there. Moving on to the start of the table. Again, I normally buy 1 red and 1 brown onion a week, but these were on the Super 6, so I bought 2 because I'm going to prepare some freezer bags, so I do need those for those meals. I buy a bag of potatoes every week. I also buy a bag of sweet potatoes every week, but I still had a couple left over, so I thought I will make do this week. I buy butternut every week. Couldn't think of it then, butternut. And then I buy yogurts every week. I just got a Ninja Foodie, so I'm going to try and make some yogurt, but I do need the starter, and I didn't want to use fat-free yogurt for my kids, so I went for this one because my eldest son is using my fat-free yogurt at the moment, and I would prefer him to eat the one with the fat in. And then I also got him this for his lunch boxes. And then in terms of bread, every week I buy these. The kids like this for after school snacks. And then I always buy a tiger loaf and a seed loaf. And we buy a block of cheddar cheese every single week. In terms of carrots, I would have just bought 1 bag. But like I mentioned, I'm going to do some freezer dinner prep. So they were on 75% off, which I hardly ever see in my Aldi. So I bought 3 bags and they will be used for that. And then I also bought some broccoli, which is something I buy every week. And then I buy some sort of orange or clementine or easy peeler every week as well. Then Parmesan is something that I always like to have in the fridge. I use it for a lot of meals and I was out, so I got that one. I bought some celery just because I want to make some casseroles, and I think it'll be nice and sort of beef casserole and that sort of thing. Spring rolls is just something nice to have in the freezer for when sort of a side dish for dinner, or nice for lunches with a salad or something like that. My husband wanted some crumpets. These are like 39p or something like that a pack, so he got 2. These are just for random recipes. I got 2 of the normal ones, 2 of the garlic ones. The sausages, these are the sausages the kids like. I don't actually eat pork besides bacon, which I know is weird. I eat bacon and food, but not like strips of bacon. These are the ones that they prefer, so I bought 4 of that, 1 per week. Golden syrup because my son loves it. Peanut butter because it's just handy to have. I use it in baking. They have it on sandwiches quite a lot. I was low on spaghetti, so I got that, and I was low on macaroni. We have plenty of everything else. In terms of the meat over here, so if you're not a meat eater, look away now. My husband sneaked this in. This is not something that I would buy, but he loves it, so he got that. That would be just for a meal for him maybe, and the kids will probably eat some of that as well. And then I have the 2 packs of bacon for breakfast and meals and everything. 2 whole chickens for dinners. I have 5 packs of the 750 gram lean 5% men's, but that should give me about 7 meals. I bought a pack of beef meatballs, but that would be for 2 different meals. My kids love spaghetti and meatballs, so we would have that. I bought 2 packs of chicken thigh fillets and also 2 packs of chicken thigh skin on bone in pieces. Obviously some eggs over there. And then this is not something that was on the list, but this is the sweetest pumpkin that you can buy, and I always struggle to find it. And they had it in, it was less than £1, so I had to grab it. I'm not actually sure what it's called, but I do know it's the sweetest one. So if you're looking for a sweet pumpkin for something, I just call it like pumpkin cookies, like fried pumpkin cookies. That's the best one to use in my opinion. And then for beauty, this is what I use, to be honest. This is what I use for face wash. My skin can be quite funny because I don't think I have sensitive skin, but it burns quite easily with a lot of products, but I don't have any reaction on this, so that's what I use, and it's cheap and cheerful. And then I just needed some conditioner. I haven't tried this one before, but I'm going to give that one a go. And then I make my own flavored oils, and I was out of all of them, so I bought 3 so I can do those again. I mean, I won't use 3 bottles in a month, but I do like having all the different flavors. So there that is. We were low. Well, we had about this much brown and this much white, so that won't last us the whole month. So I got one of each. I had no brown sugar left, so I got some of that. And then I normally buy sort of just normal salted butter, but that is so expensive now. It's around $1.99. So I bought 2 of these because I do quite a lot of sort of baking, just mug cakes and things like that, nothing too complicated. So I bought 2 of these for that, then 2 of these just for sandwiches and things. And then I do know this one is quite nice, the Nord pack. So I bought 1 of that as well. We had no chicken stock cubes, so I bought 2 packs of that. My son wanted to try these. He mentioned it the other day because one of his friends gets this in his lunchbox, so I got him that. And then in terms of tinned, I got 6 cans of chopped tin tomatoes, obviously for dinners and things. I bought 2 cans of the sweet corn because I do use the frozen sweet corn most of the time, but this one is so sweet, so it's almost like a little treat. I bought 3 tins of baked beans. I just use this one, to be honest. I do add a little bit of salt and pepper normally, but I think it is really good value for money. And then if you haven't bought these beans, they are really nice. So I have 2 of the chili one and 2 of the tomato one. Like I said, I was going to make enchiladas and chilies and things, so those would be perfect for that. And then for the beef casserole, you don't need this, but I have used it before and I did like it. And then just a store cupboard essential because we were out. And again, don't we need to buy this every week? There you go. And then I bought 2 packs of this popcorn chicken. My kids really love it. It's 99p. It's just a quick lunch or a dinner, but they really enjoy that. And then I bought lamb shanks as sort of a special meal one night. I bought 6 pizzas, so I bought 2 of the pepperoni. These are 66p. 2 of the cheese, and the kids do like those. And then 1 of those, that's my husband's favorite, and he can be quite picky with pizza, so it's the stuffed crust pepperoni. And then I have the same one in cheese over there. More store cupboard bits. I just got 1 of each of these chocolate chips. I have the milk, dark and white, and that's for baking mostly. In terms of frozen bits, I bought a bag of broccoli, 2 bags of corn because we do like corn. I bought 6 bags of these frozen chicken breasts. They are much more economical to buy than fresh chicken breasts. And they're actually, I think, depending on what you want to make, better because they're frozen individually. And when I just freeze the whole pack of the fresh one, I can't sort of just use one. So I think this is quite a good shout. And my husband again sneaked in some onion rings, and then I asked him to get the French fries. It's just nice to have on the side of some meals. When I forget to add something, I can just pop that in the air fryer. My middle son Jamie asked for this, so I got him that just for lunches and things. That is for me. I really like that, to add it to a lot of different things. And then some baguettes, garlic baguettes just for the freezer. In terms of cereal, the kids really like this one. We go through quite a lot of that. And then my eldest son is really into eating Weetabix at the moment, or wheat bisques, shall I say. So I bought a big thing of that. He goes through 2 to 3 in the morning, so that won't last that long. And just some wraps for the fajitas that I want to make. My eldest son, again, he likes these, and it's quite handy for their lunch boxes because it has no nuts. And so I just got 1 of the oats and honey and 1 of the maple syrup. We like both equally. In terms of treats, we have cooking chocolate. Again, like I mentioned, we're really into making mug cakes at the moment because it's a bit chilly and it's quite nice to have something warm to eat that's sweet after dinner. And again, my eldest son likes these. They're a bit like a Bounty. He really likes that. I bought 2 packs of these ones. They quite enjoy that. I bought them that because they asked for chocolate things, so I got them a couple of chocolate bits, and then ice rings, as well as these chocolate filled crepes. Chocolate buttons, because I make them like snack plates, so I can just put a couple of that, like mix in with popcorn, and they really enjoy that. And then, of course, Natuka. In terms of crisps and popcorn, I bought 60 bags. So I bought 30 that is these flavors, and then 30 that's more sort of meat flavors, I would say. I bought 3 bags of cheese puffs because my little one really likes that. He's 19 months old and he really enjoys that. And then 3 bags of popcorn. So that is literally everything, and this will feed us for a month. Of course, just with the top-ups of the fruits and the veg and the bread. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So that's everything that I got for my family of 5 for this month, and this will last us the whole month. Of course, just with the little top-ups of the bread, the fruit, the veg, and the yogurt here and there, because I'm going to try and make my own yogurt, but we'll see how that goes. So let me get on with packing all of this away.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting glass after glass. I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline. Sing for me, darling, it's been quiet for a day now. Can't bear the silence inside my own head. I keep on hoping somehow we can make this alright. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning.
So the only 2 things that I forgot to mention that I bought today at Aldi are these 2 things. So I bought, it's like a colouring paper, colouring roll, that's what it's called. So I got the Toy Story one and I got the Avengers one. Toy Story one for Jamie, who's 4, and then the Avengers one for my 7-year-old. And I hate to use the word Christmas, but I'm going to stash this away as part of their Christmas presents, because I actually like having loads of presents there, but I don't actually like spending that much money. I'm sure most of you can relate. So these were $3.99, and I think that they are quite nice little presents. Just to give you a couple of ideas, I've also started buying, my kids seem to love American style sweets. So in B&M they have a couple for $1.99, which is like a little box that big, and they will absolutely love that. So I bought that as well. So I've sort of started buying little bits and pieces as and when I see it, and I'm just hiding it away. I mean, I'm not that organized. I started in the January sales. I've been doing it for about 2 months now, but we are slowly getting there, and we have a couple of things already stuffed away. If you wanted me to make a video on that, just let me know, and I'm more than happy to do that. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button below. It really does mean the world to me and makes a massive difference to my channel. I'm so close to 700 at the moment, and I'm really trying to get to 1,000. My aim is by February, but we'll see how it goes. With all that said, I really hope to see you in my next one. Bye!
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this, so let's go.